I miss those days. The movie industry, you're probably right. It might be Netflix might have a lot to do with that. I mean, Netflix is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I enjoy it that much. It is what it is. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, it's just not very good. Like it's the same thing. I kind of like Audible, especially these days to get away from you, and they get a robot, or sometimes they get somebody to read it, and it's kind of great. But if you want a book that was written before 2010, like a famous book that's out of print, fucking forget it. If you go on Netflix, you're like, oh, I want to watch Creepshow 2. I want to see the Indian. I want to take Jella out on the raft and run my fingers over her little bikini. Put my fingers in her little bikini on the raft. You know what I'm saying? I want to relive those days. You can't get that on no Netflix. You put in Creepshow, no. The first one don't come up. You can't get, if you want to watch The Repo Man, if you want to watch if you want to watch fucking, you can't do it on, they're not archivists. And it seems like a shame because everything prior to 2005 or 2000 is lost to time. Unless you literally transcribe it from a VCR tape. And then that's illegal because you still got, So, you watch a lot of shit that's direct to Netflix, and the quality is, it's kind of dubious. I miss the days of, I mean, it was great when you had the cassette remains to be, to me, the open reel tape. Any kind of magnetic tape remains to be, to me, the quintessential media format. Even film on tape, film on magnetic chromium tape. It looks good. The frequencies are from 15,000 hertz all the way up to 16, sometimes 18,000 kilohertz, and they're agreeable frequencies for your ear. And this piece of shit is chanting "shut up," and for your eyes, the film, the way it transcribes colors. You get into, as a musician, I never bought tapes. It was you have a rich friend in your band that buys the shit, and let me copy that, let me put it in my synchro dubbing deck, please. Do it at high speed. It's gonna be shitty quality, but whatever. I need this record. Go ahead, dude. Put it in his shit. Dolby dub it. Thank you, bro. Write down the song titles. It was impossible to get guitar strings and picks, but I needed to hear new music. If you wanted to watch back in the ghetto and back in the 90s, these are great things I miss. You didn't go to the movies. The movies were extremely expensive. You went to the dollar movies, if they still had them. Those were great. You could spend a whole afternoon, or you could spend a weekend there if you wanted. Go to CVS, load up on candy. But the best thing to do with your girl on a Friday night when you had a long night of finger fucking, drinking, and titty rubbing and titty sucking to do is you go down to your local corner store. This is before they had Quickie Marts and shit, but it wasn't like it is now. So you'd go down to your local mom and pop ghetto store, and they'd be selling, you get yourself some beef patties, you'd buy yourself a Pelly Pal shirt, you'd buy yourself, and there'd be a whole bunch of videotapes you can buy of the latest movies that some guy went down to the local mall, sat in the back of the theater with a video camera, and reshot the movie over the heads of people in the theater. And they were $10. back then. They were between $5 and $10. And it took you 15 minutes to get adjusted to the color and the sound. But you didn't, I think the last bootleg I saw on videotape was the Griswolds Christmas Family Vacation. Or it was Vegas, when they went to Vegas. And you watched a bootleg movie. Me and Dad went to the movies. You didn't go to the movies. You sat home and watched a bootleg cassette. And she drank Zima. She got drunk, threw up. You had your fingers in her panties. We went to the movies. That's the ghetto movies. Remember that? You'd go down to the local gas station or mom and pop store, and they'd sell you a mixtape from New York City that a DJ did. And he put out all the latest upcoming hip-hop hits that were yet to hit the radio, uncensored, along with a bunch of other lesser-known hip-hop songs. That would cost you $10. And it'd be about 48 minutes of brand new music before the industry put it out. And you sit around with your girl, and you do that. It was a UR90 Maxell world. And like I said, when you rip the tape off your Maxell 99-cent UR90 cassette, there was a whole world of possibilities. Does anybody remember doing that? Watching bootleg movies. I mean, how bootleg can you get? Some dude in the back of the theater who coughs intermittently, his camera shaking. He held a big VCR fucking camera on his shoulder for 2 hours in the back of Mohawk Mall, and then sold them on the street for $10. That was the best shit to do in upstate New York. It'd be 6 feet of snow. You'd go down, put in a videotape. VCR tape was everything. You could go to, you could join a video club. You could go to the video store and rent some. But that was all post-production, after the movie came out. So it helped the industry a little bit. But there'd be a big black guy at the corner store that was selling you the latest movies, latest music. And I can take JoJo home and just molest it all night while watching a bootleg movie. It's fucking awesome. Good girl. You watching bootleg movies with Daddy? You drinking your Zima? It's 1997. It's 97? Good girl. We don't got many choices in 1997. She either drinks Boone's Farms or she drinks Zima. Mealabot threw up fucking Boone's Farms all over my bed. Big red stain. I'm sorry, Daddy. She drank a bit. Oh no, you could get Cisco wine. That's what Mealabot did. She puked up a whole gut of Cisco wine all over my brand new bed. Oh my God. Mealabot. We had to pause the bootleg movie. Flipped the bed over. I caressed her ass and put her to sleep. Little Zima bot. Remember that? That's what you did with the girls. You had Boone's Farms, Cisco wine, or Zima. That was the malted beverage, And for me, I had St. Ides. I had you had the usual Colt 45. Everything was ice then. 7.9% alcohol. This is ice malt liquor. It's delicious. You drink that, fight your father on the front lawn, throw up in the bushes, get locked out. Yep. You were drinking a thing of Black Label and Magnum. You were drinking Cokie 900. and you wanted to get into it with your father on the lawn. Shoved him down the steps backward, and he came at you like a bull. Your girlfriend got in the middle, got punched, trying to break up the melee. Those were the days. That was 97. Those were the fucking days where everything you listened to, everything you saw, everything you wore, everything you put in your body, you got down at the corner store. From some old white man or a black couple or a bunch of Muslim guys. The clothes you wore. Hey man, I need shoes. Can you get some lugs? And I'll give you, on a layaway plan, give me $20, I'll get you lugs. What size are you? I'm a size 11, I need some black lugs. Okay, you come back, you give me $20, I give you lugs. They dress you. You know, you get it, and then you go out and wait on the bus. And everybody knows you got your clothes at the corner store. You got your food at the corner store. You got your videos. You come over, hang with your friends. The movies you watch were bought at the corner store. The beef pies, the beef patties you're eating with cheese, you got at the corner store. Sometimes they'd sell you slabs of pizza. They'd sell anything. They'd order a pizza and then sell each slice for $1.50. It's not really like that anymore. Everyone had a VCR. Got the new bootleg video. You know what they were showing last night? Was the pictures of that little boy from The Sixth Sense. That jolts me back. That and the first Harry Potter. Whenever I see those pictures, I talk to dead people. It's like, would you go to bed, you little bastard? He's always crying in the photo. You'd see him on the front page of AOL. The Sixth Sense, and you see that little kid crying with a scared look on his face. It's like, would you please just go to fucking bed? Someone was talking about that movie on WMHT last night, and they showed the lobby card of it, and it's still that little kid. He's forever that little kid tucked in bed talking to dead people, looking terrified. By that point, my Social Security had kicked on, and it was like party in the USA for me. It was I was getting $400 a month back then. I was like, holy shit, no more welfare. I was loving it. I wasn't about to go see Harry Potter or fucking Sixth Sense. It was all about, and remember the Blair Witch? I remember watching that on bootleg too, being like, what the fuck is this? As if the movie's not bad enough, if you have a professional copy of it, you got to see a bootleg version of it, of a shaky cam, filming a shaky cam. And you're like, the 90s are fucking weird. This is going to be a weird millennia. Mealbot loved it when it was out, the Blair Witch. She kept watching that over and over. I'm like, what do you see in this fucking movie?